So acceptance. When you're a child and you're not allowed to be who you are or explore the way you want to explore the world, and you are sort of taking all these messages from around the world of how you should be, how you should act, you kind of build this personality about yourself, which is called the ideal self, which Carl Rogers explained. He told that you have two selves, which is called the ideal self and the real self. Now, what a lot of people confuse is real self is what you are right now, and ideal self is like the ideal version of you. That's not true. Ideal self, what essentially means is what you think you should be. Like, what do you think that you need to be in order to feel loved, welcomed, valued, accepted? The real self is who you actually truly are. Maybe not right now, maybe you're moving towards your ideal self. Ideal self is just a projection of your insecurities and all your sort of desires that you want to play out the way you want to present. And the real self is who you truly are at your core. For example, there's a girl 13-14 years old, and she sees all these Instagram people getting all these likes, views, comments, and she kind of internalizes that in order to be loved, I need to be this sort of like a baddie influencer kind of a vibe, or maybe I just need to be really cringy or really talkative, like put on a show where people would appreciate me. But at her core, she needs to be valued, she needs to be listened, she needs acceptance, and that's where this all comes into play. And this you can see in a lot of people's lives. I'm not saying that everybody who does that is like that. I'm just giving an example where in actuality you are someone else, and because of your own values you have made yourself to be someone else. And that stems from a place where you are not accepted for who you truly are. When you're exploring all these stupid things and people just devalue it, saying that this is not worthy, this is not a good use of your time, you sort of start segregating everything as being giving you a productive value and not being useful. And that's how you build your personality, you build your outlook on the world, and you start projecting your own judgment about yourself onto other people. And that's what acceptance makes it impossible to do. You need to be accepted in order to express who you really truly are. Acceptance, no judgment, no advice, no direction, just acceptance. The fact that you are, and you are good as you are. That's it. That's all this world needs. My own opinion, I believe that all sort of problems that we deal with in day-to-day life stems from when we are children, we are not accepted as who we are, and that leads us to hold certain values about our life, and we function based on those values, but that is not in reality who we want to be. We are just functioning because we have built a narrative about ourselves that we should be this way. Society does that. That's pretty natural, and that will always play a component in how we navigate our lives. We cannot completely eradicate it, but as parents, as someone who is close to a child, I believe it should be really important for you to accept who they are, even if they have a little dark, messy, really sort of unacceptable thoughts, unacceptable quote unquote for the society. You need to create an environment where they are actually getting to navigate that. Okay, is you just tell them that this is wrong, but why is this wrong? Why should I reflect on all of this? And do I really want to reflect on all of this? Like, again, it's a choice. So creating that environment is very important. And I believe that through acceptance, even as adults, we can build an environment where we are thriving and actually discovering who we really are. And that's a beautiful thing, in my opinion, like being who you really are, because you are unique. So that's my lesson bite for today. Thank you for listening. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you.